Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Victoria. I will be your host and speaker for today's webinar on Servercore Affiliate Program. So as always, we are streaming live, so I suggest we just wait for a couple more minutes to wait for everyone to join. While we're waiting, you can just maybe introduce yourself in the comment section, tell us where you joining from and what are your expectations today. If you have any questions, you can already send them in the comment form. And in a couple of minutes, we will start with our main program. I see that more people are joining, so let's just wait a little bit. Yes, hello to everyone who has just connected. Let us know where you joining from and what are your expectations on this session today. I hope that it will be productive and insightful to you. It will take about 40 minutes, and I will tell you more details about our agenda as we start. So let's just wait for one more minute and dive into the main topic of today's meeting. Happy to see everyone who are joining. Thanks for your attention and for your interest in partnering with Servercore. All right, so I believe that it's 5 minutes now, so let's just go straight into our topic. And if you have any questions, we can just discuss them in the end, in case someone misses anything. So I will introduce myself once again. I'm Victoria. I'm a country manager for Servercore in Kenya. And today we'll talk about Servercore affiliate program. So this is the agenda for today. This is something that we will be discussing. So, of course, we will discuss Servercore affiliate program, all conditions, and how you can earn with this program. But just in the beginning, I will take just 10 minutes to introduce Servercore products to you so that you already understand if this is something interesting for you, for your network, is it the topic that you want to be involved in. And of course, in the end, we will, as always, have a Q&A session. I will answer some of the questions that has been repeatedly mentioned before during the registration. And if you have any questions during the session, you can just write them down in the comments. I will see them and just answer as we go. So in case someone is not familiar with Servercore a lot, I will just give you a brief intro right now. So Servercore is an international cloud provider, premium infrastructure provider with a local presence in the countries where we're located. Our mission is to help companies to deliver their services to users in countries with breakthrough technological growth. So this is the mission that we take very serious and acting not only as a reliable supplier of infrastructure services and products, but also paying a lot of attention into localizing our services in every country we are located in. Right now, we have 4 data centers in Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Kenya. So 2 of our data centers are 3 now located in Central Asia and 1 in Kenya. We're working since 2021. We have been building and maintaining different IT infrastructure for different businesses. Our product team's OpenStack expertise is backed by over a decade of experience working with clients in the IT sector across Europe. In general, our team is very experienced and they have more than 15 years of working with cloud. So most of our engineers, our CTO, they've been there since inception, as you understand, because 15 years ago, all the cloud business have been just started. We work with different businesses. As you see on the slide, there are just some examples of our clients, from our global clients from different countries where we're working now. And we work both with startups, with enterprises, and they're using very different products, but somehow we managed to cover the demand of all sizes of the companies and all requests that they're having now to help them build their IT infrastructure. You can see that here we have transport services and taxis, retail, e-commerce, security solutions, airlines, and many other, and of course, fintech and many other companies. So these are just some examples. So when I say that we are a premium provider with a local presence, I would like to tell a little bit more on what we actually mean by that. So first, we are a technological partner for our clients. That means that we're not just a provider where you buy services and you don't understand anything what's happening and you are there on your own. We provide really, we take care of our clients as we consider them our partners as well. So we do organize free structure before you join Servercore. If you're already using some other cloud providers, we can organize free migration to Servercore. Also, on the way while you're doing that, we can suggest on a better ways to organize this IT infrastructure. We do that all for free. And also, as a technological partner, we do provide 24/7 free tech support via our free communication channels. So you can write us in widgets on the website, ticket system, emails in our social networks and communities. So any channel that is more comfortable to you, you will receive an answer in 15-30 minutes, which means that you will never be alone on your problems or some challenges that you're experiencing while using Servercore. We are compliant with international standards, and we do have new modern hardware in Kenya now, and we provide 99.99% of SLA. These 2 points are connected because we really do buy for every our local zone, we do buy modern hardware. We have very modern specifications for this equipment, and we do not use any second-hand equipment in our Kenyan availability zone. And our SLA is so far 99.98%, and this is something that we take financial responsibility for. So our platform is organized that way that using Servercore, we can guarantee you this level of service agreement, and in case something goes wrong, we will be financially responsible for that. But this is not the case for us because we just know that the way we work with our equipment, the way we work with our engineers, with our platform, the way it is organized, set up, and how things are organized in data center should not lead us to any downtimes for our clients. And this is the level of service that we're actually delivering. And this is not just word, these are some technical decisions that were implemented and organized by our technical team. What do I mean by local presence? So in Kenya, we do have fixed pricing in Kenyan shillings. So you don't need to think about any devaluation problems, any exchange rates from global currencies. You just know exactly how much you will pay for each server configuration today and next month and in a couple of months and in half of a year, or how much you consumed in for cloud platform, for example. In our cloud platform, we bill by pay-as-you-go system. That means that you only pay for what you have consumed and nothing more. We do not have any fixed advance payments or setup fees or anything. So pay-as-you-go is very comfortable system and very beneficial usually for companies who want to predict their expenses and do not want to overpay at the start. We do have local availability zone and our sales office in Nairobi. So we are located in local data centers. So all your data, when you use local zone in Nairobi, is hosted locally inside the country. And also we are compliant with the GDPR and DPA 2019. As I already told, we have different clients from different also European countries. So that's why we are compliant with GDPR. And for DPA 2019, we have a certification of being registered in data compliance officers, data commissioner office, with a certification as a data processor, which Servercore is. So this is basically some things about important things about Servercore as a cloud provider. What about our solutions? So we do provide service and cloud service. That means that pre-built bare metals are available on our platform for rent. So it means that you don't need to buy them in advance for your own data center. You can just rent one configuration for this month. You can use another configuration for another project and use it for another half a year and then change something else depending on your needs. This is also very interesting in terms of economy because you don't need to buy something that you will then need to overuse or not use enough or something else. So you're just going as your projects are developing. In cloud platform, we also have cloud services such as managed databases, managed Kubernetes, and file storage. We also do have network services. In Kenya, they are a load balancer and global router. And in terms of security, as already said, compliance with GDPR and Data Protection Act. And we have PCI DSS compliance, both in our data center and in our platform, which is very important for fintech companies because this basically is required for any financial operation happening online to be secure and compliant with PCI DSS. Some other things that I want to mention about Servercore Control Panel is if you haven't already had the chance to register, you would see on your own that it is very, very simple, very user-friendly. We have documentation for all API integrations and all knowledge base available on our website. This means that also, with the help of our support team, you are never alone. So if anything goes wrong, you have documentation always available. It's very in-depth. You also have free, real human-powered customer support 24/7. So this all kind of comes up into ecosystem of educational materials and support materials that will not leave you struggling with any difficulties that you're experiencing during launching your product on Servercore infrastructure. We also have free DDoS protection for all our infrastructure in our local availability zones. This is something that our clients also cherish. Free human-powered customer support 24/7. I pay some more attention to that because I think that this is a very important point because we know cases where using some SaaS products or even cloud products, sometimes you cannot receive any answer or any clarifications on whatever question is arised on your products or from your supplier for 1 day or 15 hours or something like that. So from Servercore, I can guarantee that we will help you get better understanding of our solutions. Our pre-sales engineers are always happy to help you and always there to support you. We quickly solve any issues in case anything arises, so that if you have unstable performance or slow or something is not going as expected, you can just raise a ticket on the platform as a client, and in 15 or 30-minute time, someone will look at it and either answer your question or have a deeper look into that or connect you with something who will explain it in more detail. So at some point, you're never alone. This is very important. Our tech support is also free, so we're not charging you for any questions or any tickets raised in our support system. And we explain how to move to Servercore infrastructure with no downtimes or almost no downtimes and options. If you're already using any cloud solutions, we will be happy to help you migrate, audit your current infrastructure, suggest some ideas on how to optimize that, and migrate it for free. Or we can give you a very detailed instruction on how to migrate on your own if you do not trust anyone with your secure data. Affordable pricing is also one of our points. On the slide here, I wanted to share one of the examples that I calculated some time ago. So I just chosen from the public control panels configuration of the same server with the 4 CPUs, 16 GBs, and SSD storage. And this is in different pools in Europe from AWS, Google Cloud, and Servercore. So I already said that we have local availability zone in Nairobi, and based on the rates that were demonstrated to us in these control panels, this is the amount you need to pay for such configuration in each of the provider. But in Servercore, you know exactly how much you're paying every day because our prices are fixed. So you know exactly how much you will pay for one CPU, for 1 GB, and these prices are not planning to change anytime soon. So we really do have fixed prices in local currency, and we do that for every country where we work, because we think that this is very important. If you're receiving your revenues in local currency, it's very hard to plan your expenses and to plan your infrastructure development without knowing exactly how much of the operation expenses you will have. And as you can see, the price comparison itself is quite competitive. For some products, we are more than 20-30% cheaper than AWS solutions. So that was all from the brief explanation of Servercore. If you have any questions about the company itself or about any of our products, or you want us to calculate some of your specifications and you want to know more about migration as a client, you can just drop me a message in the comment section. I will read it and either refer you to the right person or answer myself during this session. So feel free to ask anything you want to know about the product itself. And right now we will go deeper into our affiliate program, which is the program where you can actually earn money by referring customers to Servercore. So you can receive a monthly reward of 10% or 15%, depending on how much customers spend, if you help us find new customers. You receive a monthly reward based on the value of services utilized by each client you refer. So basically, I think that the scheme here is quite clear. So I will go just into more details. So how to know if you're a good fit for our affiliate program? Here I wanted to tell you a little bit more about who can participate in terms of the areas you're working on or your hobby or whatever you're doing. So if you're a CTO or CIO or DevOps specialist, I'm sure that you as a specialist might be interested in maybe using Servercore product, and there are probably some companies you are working now with or you know about who might benefit from this solution based on the products we provide or based on availability of local zone located here in Nairobi. So for that to be hosted locally, maybe this is something that you want to recommend and you know people who might benefit. So for cybersecurity specialists, I think that this might also be interesting because I'm sure you get a lot of questions about secure cloud provider who are hosted also here locally in Nairobi. And the same goes for data privacy or data protection consultants. You receive a lot of requests and a lot of questions and people asking you to suggest someone or to advise you someone. So this might be an option for you also to get some reward for advising Servercore. If you're a tech media influencer or expert, this might also be interesting because you have a network of people who are interested in finding an affordable solution to receive more benefits from using cloud infrastructure provider. They are interested in comparing new interesting players entering Kenyan markets. So Servercore is one of such players with some benefits that I explained earlier. And I think that this might be also an interesting idea to maybe recommend companies in your network to try and explore Servercore, and who knows, based on how much they consume, you will receive either 10 or 15%. And the same goes for IT sales specialists. I'm sure you have IT companies who might benefit from Servercore products, and this is something that you can work on daily basis. So how to start earning with our affiliate program? Basically, the way is very simple. First, you need to sign the partnership agreement, which is basically describes let's say what you can do on behalf of Servercore being our affiliate, and explains our responsibility for you and how we're going to pay you out our reward and in which amount, when, and everything else, you know, so all these legal details. You sign this agreement, you start attracting customers to Servercore. Your customers, our customers, your referees start resource consumption, and you get monthly payout of your commission. Basically, it's very simple and usual scheme. This is just the scheme that you can look at how it all combined. So we have Servercore as a cloud provider, we have a client and a partner. So we're responsible for providing services to the client who you accused, and we are responsible for receiving payouts for you, for giving payouts for you as for your referees. So the agreement between the client, your referee, and Servercore is direct. You do not take any responsibility for technical support or anything else. You just refer them and let us know that this is the client who came to Servercore based on your recommendation. We bear direct responsibility to the client for our services. So for SLA and all other things that I described earlier, I will just also explain it a little bit later, but yeah, so all that is our responsibility, and we do not expect that from our affiliate partners. Servercore provides complete technical and legal support to the clients. So how much can you earn? I think this is the most interesting part. So as I said, the part of the turnover can be 10 or 15%, depending on the consumed on the platform. So 500,000 shillings monthly is the level. So if 10, so you all start with 10% in the starting percentage. You receive this for each client who spent up to 500,000 Kenyan shillings per month on Servercore products. So if a referee spends more than 500,000 Kenyan shillings per month, you receive 15% of that amount. If at any point the spending falls below 500,000 shillings, your reward reverts to 10%. So this percentage changes automatically and depends on every referee, not in total, but from every company. And you can have different companies in your, let's say, portfolio. If you or the client you have attracted spend more than 2 million Kenyan shillings per month at Servercore products, if it's a really huge and complicated infrastructure, we are ready to discuss with you individual terms that will be available. And to learn more about them, you will need to contact just anyone from Servercore team, me or your manager, if you're already working with someone. So this is a flexible percentage, but it will depend on the level of consumption. But you'll start with 10% and you have a possibility and a chance to receive 15% of their turnover if their expenses are more than 500,000 Kenyan shillings. So what about withdrawing this money? So you receive the exact amount you have earned. We do not charge you any additional fees, any percentages or anything. Rewards can be used either to pay for Servercore products. If you're also our client, you can just top them up on your balance, or you can withdraw them to your bank account, card, M-Pesa account, or whatever. So you can just use them as just a regular money. The only thing we have is a payment threshold, which is 50,000 total, which means that when you get this amount of money on your balance from all your referees, this is the minimum that you can withdraw. If the amount is less than that, there is no economical point in actually withdrawing this money because commissions will eat half of them. So this is the only condition. You need to have this minimal amount of 50,000, sorry. So now I want to give you some example because I believe that it might be a little bit complicated to get everything from one slide about the percentages and payouts and everything. So I'll give you an example of one of our clients with the numbers. So imagine in February, you brought in 2 referees. Referee A spent 43,000 Kenyan shillings on his resources. And then there is referee B, a big company who consumed resources worth 750,000 Kenyan shillings. So what will happen next? In March, you will receive payout for February, which will be 10% from referee A and 15% from referee B. So it means 4,300 Kenyan shillings for what referee A consumed and 112 1,000 Kenyan shillings for consumption of referee B. So in total, you will receive 115,800 Kenyan shillings. So this is already the minimum that needed to withdraw. You can either withdraw it in March or spend it on some other Servercore products, or you can just continue gathering your payouts on your account as a referee. So what happens next? But in March, as the March started, all your referees are continuing to consume products. So your referee A now spending more. He spends 84,000 Kenyan shillings. Referee B consumed resources worth 850,000 Kenyan shillings. And you brought in new referee. So referee C arrived and consumed resources was 740,000 shillings. All of that, you will receive payout in April. So again, you will receive 10% for referee A and 15% for referees B and C, because their consumption is more than 500,000, which is our level of giving you additional percentage. So in total, in April, you'll receive 246,000 Kenyan shillings. This is how it looks like, and then it continues going on and on for the whole lifetime of the client. So you can bring one client if you know someone who already can be joining Servercore and using Servercore products, and receive payouts as long as they're using Servercore. So I hope this gave more clarity on the scheme in general, and I hope that it's more or less making sense now. So if you have any questions, just put them into comments. I will answer that after I finish the webinar. So are there any restrictions? So on products, there are no restrictions. All company products are participating in this program, so you can use, they can consume bare metal servers, cloud servers, our network services. There is no limit. They can use anything they want. For clients, there are also no restriction. You can bring unlimited number of clients. You receive a reward for each one, as I showed you on the previous slide. Duration of cooperation. There are also no restrictions. You will earn for as long as your referrals use Servercore services. Just as I said, as long as they are using our products, you will receive your payouts. So about the payments, there are no limits on the amount of payments. You will receive exactly the amount you have earned, with only condition of the minimum level of 50,000. Legal status, also no restrictions. Both legal entities and individuals can become partners. So you can be just an individual who knows, just some companies. You can either be, for example, company who operates as outsourced DevOps service solution or something like that, and you just know that during your experience working with clients, you do not want to, for example, resell Servercore solutions, but you want to just, set up their infrastructure on Servercore's products. So this is also for you as a company, it is available and it is an option. You can just refer clients, just let us know as on the structure that I've explained earlier. So how to join the program? Basically, these are the next steps. You can scan the QR code that is now on the screen. You can go to the servercore.com and find affiliate program page if QR code is not suitable for you. And just fill in the form on that page, and we will send you an email with the next steps. Basically, they will be about the contract and about your registration on Servercore. We will just explain more details on what to do and in which order. But you can start with filling this form if you agree in participating and you're interested in joining the program. So I think that's all from our basic base part. Let's just go for the questions. So I will answer first some questions that I have already received earlier during the registration, and then I will read the questions in the comment section. So the first question was, will I have any marketing support? For that, we will work with you based on your request. We will for sure give you a presentation, basic explanation about Servercore products, all marketing descriptions of all the products, and all key selling points. After that, based on whatever you need, we can create marketing support that is required for you to onboard the client. If you need anything, just let us know. But we will start from basic presentations, and if you need any other materials. So that was an interesting question. I work as a senior DevOps now. Can I enroll my current employer in a program and receive payouts? As I already said, we do not have any restrictions like on the if you should be a physical, like an individual or a legal entity. So you can do that if you feel that your current employer and your company you're working on will benefit from using Servercore products. You just register your account as a company. You register yourself as a affiliate partner. We will connect those accounts, and the account of your company will not be somehow visibly connected with yours. So if you're sure that your company can benefit from using Servercore, why not? It's possible. We're not restricting that. So how do I start? Yes, once again, these are the next steps. You can scan QR code. You can join the program by starting from filling in the form that is on this page. Scan the code or go to Servercore. Just will leave it for a couple of more seconds for you to scan if you are interested. And I will also leave the link in the description of the video. Should I provide technical support for companies I refer? So basically, your responsibility is to introduce Servercore to potential clients of Servercore, and we do not expect from you to create any additional movements and to provide any technical support or anything that they will ask. So we take this responsibility for ourselves. Our SLA is something that we are responsible for. So we just reward you in case this client actually becomes a client of Servercore. And if it was your effort, then we reward you based on the consumption of this client. So we do not expect from you answering any questions or supporting this client during his lifetime. How do I withdraw money? So again, for withdrawing money, we have a process where there are basically no limitations, no fixed fees, nothing that will be just deleted from your account or anything. You can withdraw money to your bank account, your card, your M-Pesa account, or spend them using your own Servercore products for your company or for your project. And the only condition is the minimum level of 50,000 shillings. So once you get this amount on your balance, you can withdraw them any way that is suitable for you. Okay, so let me just leave you this QR code, and I will read questions that were written in the chat. So the first question was, I think it's about the prices. This is a daily rate? So I believe that these were about the slide with the price and comparison. So these were monthly rates, not the daily. This was consumption, the price for month on a basic configuration. It's commendable that the price is fixed. May I ask how you cover for the exchange rate disparities, especially in Kenya? Yes, so this is something that I don't know if I should give you this slide. So all our prices are fixed. We do not ask you to convert. We do not change them every day according to the price. So we know that, for example, now in pool K1 in Nairobi, the configuration where you have 4 CPUs, 16 GBs of RAM, and 10 GB universal SSD will cost you 10,800. So this is something fixed. It's been like that 2 months ago. It will probably stay like that next 2 months, and we're not planning to change the prices anytime in the nearest future. So how we do that inside of our organization, as I said, that we're a global company. So for us, this economy works. And we just take this responsibility to divide risks with our customers. And we're not putting this exchange rate risks only on our customers. We also divide that with you. And this is how technological partnership works. Clarify on pay for what you use, because I think you are charged per hour, regardless if you have any system running on the server. So if you bought and launched server, you will be charged for the server that you bought, and that if you don't want to pay for that, you need to completely shut it down and delete this project. About the monthly payment, is it a one-time or it runs recursively as long as the client is using the services? So usually we do, give me a minute, one time. Yeah, so usually our monthly payments are for some projects that you use. You can server, and this will be charged every month. So you top up the balance for the amount that your server costs. So you start using it, you order it, and then 1 month later you will be charged again for the same server. For cloud service, we do pay as you go with hourly rate. If you have any specific question about payment operations, and if you already face some challenges, you can just drop me a message personally, and we will see, or drop us a message at hello@servercore.com, and I will have a look into your specific request, what happened. How do you identify a client belongs to person X? Is it the affiliate link unique to each partner? So right now, we do not have affiliate link, but we're working on it. It will probably be launched soon in the future. Right now, after you sign up the contract, you will be allocated as a partner on our program, and we ask you to just let us know what is the name of the account who have joined Servercore based on your recommendation. And this is the way how we organize and how we coordinate you and your partner, how we connect that inside our platform. So the more detailed process will be explained to you in our communication when you fill in the form. But generally, and in the agreement, you can read it. But generally, right now, we do not have, unfortunately, affiliate link. You will need to let us know who have joined or who might be joining, so that we know that this company might be yours. Is the affiliate similar to reseller, or you have a reseller program that has other terms? So yes, we do have a reseller program, which basically means that you have special terms if you want to resell Servercore products. So basically, reseller program is usually for those companies who are working in IT, in consulting, doing some wider work based on infrastructure. So you can be our reseller, bill something directly to the client, and you're responsible for all the negotiations with the client, for SLA, for documentation, for contracting the client and managing this client on your own. For you, we just give you special terms based on your consumption as well. If you're interested in that, you can also send us an email at hello@servercore.com, and we will give you all the details. Affiliate program is mostly for those who can recommend some clients to Servercore, but you do not want to manage the contracts, the billing, and everything else. In reseller program, you receive also the discount and some special terms and conditions, but you will need to organize billing on your own. You will be responsible for contracting your client. So these are the main difference. If you're working in the IT field, you can just compare two programs and see what is more interesting for you. Our figures show netto gross of taxes. In Servercore prices, these prices include taxes. We also have a cloud calculator and pricing on our website. So if you go to servercore.com, find a page with the cloud servers, you can just calculate any configurations you want just online without even registering. So this might be also interesting for you if you want to compare prices. And there they are also all the prices are given, including VAT of 16%. Does the fintech organization use these web services, or if they have different banking cloud? So as I showed on the slide with our clients and with our one of our biggest clients, we have a lot of fintech services and fintech companies working with Servercore. So for fintech organizations, and especially in Kenya, there are some compliance rules and some restrictions that needs to be followed and met, some standards that are applicable to this specific area. And Servercore tries to be compliant with all the requirements of such legal acts, of such security protocols and everything. So as I mentioned, for example, for fintech services, we have launched, we haven't launched, but we have met the requirements of PCI DSS, which is a very important standard if you are receiving payments from your customers, and both our data center and cloud platform has the standard. Also, some fintech companies, not all of them, but they're required under the DPA Act to localize their solutions and host databases and all work with the client's data inside the country. So basically, this also helps you to meet this requirement, because Servercore data center is located in Nairobi. We work with iColo data center in Nairobi, and all your data will be hosted locally. So these are very requirements. Basically, we should just check, and you usually fintech companies, they usually know what are the requirements, and they can just send their request and ask if we met them or not. But we do have a lot of financial services and financial companies among our clients globally, not only in Kenya. In the SLA with clients, which countries' laws, jurisdiction are in effect. So SLA is the same globally for Servercore. This is our standard work, 99.98% of SLA. About the laws, you're working directly with Servercore Africa, which is incorporated in Kenya. So we're compliant with, as a company, with all local laws. We are registered as data processor in data commissioner's office. So we are also compliant with all local requirements, and we can help you in some of parts of that, especially about local hosting and localizing infrastructure in Kenya. Do you provide business cards for affiliates? Right now, we do not do that. Can clients pay via M-Pesa? Yes, it is possible. You can top up your balance just with M-Pesa account. You can do it even now if you want to test something. Basically, in Kenya, we receive two ways of payment right now. You can either pay via M-Pesa, or you can send money by a bank transfer if it is more convenient for the company. Advise on the organizations that would best consume your services. Basically, any organization who are driving now digitalization and who are falling under the DPA Act with this requirement of legalization, they would be a good and suitable partners for you and for Servercore, because Servercore is, I think, one of the only global providers right now who has localized data centers and hosting inside the country. So first choice is companies who are falling under this DPA Act. We have a lot of clients in fintech area, in e-commerce, because these are the biggest digital digital industries who are driving this digital economy thing. As you know, Kenya also have a e-commerce plan that was launched by the government, so there are a lot of attention to that as well. So basically, well, educational companies, SACCOs, they fall in fintech for me, but yeah, they also have their own challenges which Servercore can help them solve. Clinics and hospitals also have a lot of IT happening inside, and they might need a reliable technological partner with local hosting. So these are just examples. If you already know some companies that you think that might be interesting for Servercore as a client and you want to talk with them, you can just let us know in advance. And me personally, I will be happy to talk to you and give you some more key selling points, let's say, for you to close that deal. What is your long-term vision or plans in Kenya? So I think this is the last question for now. So yeah, Kenya is our first sub-Saharan, the first country in sub-Saharan region. So time will tell, of course, but we are planning to grow and utilize more resources. I think that the next step for us will be opening second availability zone, probably somewhere in Mombasa, so that you have full reservation, two separate independent local availability zones for your use as a client. And then we'll see how we go from there, bring in more products. In terms of products roadmap, as I said, we now have several managed services launched beside the basic of cloud service and bare metal service. We will also launch object storage somewhere in the end of the year. We're working on that right now. And yeah, I think that's it. But we're a very flexible company. So based on the requests that we receive from our clients, we will see what needs higher priority from our roadmap, from what we're planning to do in terms of product updates. But in general, in terms of strategy, of course, we will bring more resources to the country. And we would really strive to open second zone based on the need of our clients as well. So I don't know if there are any questions. Do you offer training on how people can become effective affiliate marketers of your services? Yes, we do organize webinars as well, presenting key selling points. This will be available for you after joining the program. We also have a chat where you can talk and exchange experience with some of our sales agents as well. And as I said, if you already know some companies who might be, you have a good relationship with them and you're sure that your opinion makes influence on them and they listen to you, we can just help and support your negotiations in advance if we know the type of the company, the industry they're working in, with just the main key selling points so that your negotiations were more successful. Give us a role play on how you would identify potential clients and convince them to join Servercore. If you already know any potential clients, as I say, please join the program and then we'll work with you directly on your cases. Because my idea here now today is to give you a brief explanation of how you can earn. If you already need any, let's say, if you already have clients or potential clients or someone who works in IT, and I will help you get a little bit more understanding on how to convince them. But here, your part of the job will be to find the clients, identify them, have relationship with them, and everything else we will take under our responsibility. So this is, I think, a fair partnership. So in case you have any other questions, I think that's all in the chat. I think we can stop now. If you have anything else, first, please have a look at the page by scanning the QR code and the link. You will find more information if you missed the beginning of the session today. Also, please have a look at this page. It will give you all basic information, and then drop us an email or fill in the form that is stated there, and just follow the steps that will be suggested to you. As I already mentioned, we're very flexible in this program, so we will also love to hear your feedback if there is anything specific from the marketing materials you need, or you already know the companies you want to approach. But the best thing to start would be just signing the contract, reading it, applying, and understanding that we're all on the same page here. So I guess that's it for today. If you don't have any questions, thank you so much for your time and for your interest in working with Servercore. I hope that we will have more of such sessions happening in the next nearest future, with more educational materials on how to onboard referrals. Have a nice weekend, and thank you so much again for joining us today. I'm looking forward to receive your applications by scanning the QR code. Thank you so much. Bye.